Alright, so we got a wall in the master bedroom. House to garage. Got a couple plugs. Got the back side of your utilities here. Alright. In the ceiling of the master bedroom, we have can lights in kind of a circular pattern around the room, and a J-box mounted in the center for fan. We've got over here switches entering the room, another outlet, some outlets around. We've got the master closet, the crawl hole. You notice the blocking around it because we're raised up for the Gypcrete pour. Ceiling, we've got a couple can lights up here in the ceiling in the closet. Had to be offset because of how they're lined up with the joists. This is an example of your PEX tubing here, which is going to be run from the manifolds to run all the heating in the house. Here in the master bathroom, we got switch as we enter. We got vanity cabinet area. Switches and receptacles on the side of the vanity cabinet. No other electric on this side per se, where the tub is going and the master shower is. Over here we've got our toilet and the powder room, privacy closet, and vanity area here. Switches and plugs on that side because we're going to have the door open like this. Okay. As we enter the room or enter the house from the garage, you'll see we've got our service panel on the house to garage wall. Got a couple switches here and some, looks like low voltage wires, which may pertain to garage doors or alarms, I'm not sure. Are those your low volt wires?
No, those are garage door.
Okay. Then we got inside, we've got a junction box switch. It's going to turn on lights inside the hallway here, go into your kitchen island and whatnot. And this is three-wayed, obviously, with the lights on the side of the front door. Inside the closet, on the entry, we've got a low-volt panel. The low-volt panel has a bundled cable from New Systems that holds all your low-volt wires. So that means going from the street over there on the other side of our access door, this line comes up through the joists and down, and I believe we obviously left a lot of extra here. I believe what we've got in here is enough to do your phone, your cable, your you name it from utilities. It's all bundled in this little end here. Plus we ran an outlet box to the bottom, so if you need to power any equipment that goes in here, we've got it. Alright, so that's going to be it here. So again, kitchen, we went ahead and laid out your cabinets. I think that should help you figure everything out here. You're going to walk in the door, you got a bank of switches for the main room, another bank of switches for kitchen lighting. You got your big 36-inch range to a hood. We moved your hood up so you wouldn't see the hole. It's going to still draft really powerfully. We got over here a couple switches on either side of the window. Moving around, refrigerator, water box, dedicated line for your fridge. Over here we got your pantry, and we've got a motion sensor which is hooked up to a can light, so that you open the door and suddenly that turns on. Here at your kitchen island, we've got a duplex outlet at the base. Duplex outlet at the base is dedicated for your disposal, dishwasher rather, and we've got switches and lights, or switches and outlets in the top plate there. We had to raise your bar top another 1.5 inches, but I think it's still going to be fine. So, in order to accommodate the boxes and the higher countertop.
Don't help.
Alright. Let's see. Then we got.
It's good for you.
Exactly. Then, we don't have to tear open sheetrock to figure out where things are. So, we got some other can lights here in the ceiling running across. A couple outlets along this wall. And outlets front side of the kitchen. Switching over here by the fireplace. We got your bank of switches right here. Bank of switches switches will be for, I think, outdoor lights and switching the fireplace on. Over here on this side, we've got another switch which is going to run your pendant lights, not pendant, but sconce lights going up the stairs. Moving on up now. Moving on up, we got another sconce light. We got our plumbers beginning to run radiant tubing. Oh, sweet. You see one of them already gone. So Rob, when you do your low voltage stuff here, you're going to have to suck up any debris. If you drill a hole, we don't want your little drilling sections to be in the Gyp Creek pour. It's going to kind of mess things up. So make sure you keep things clean at the job site. You should notice that it'll be clean when you get up here. Over here it's kind of interesting to see in this wall we've got your low voltage bundle and your high voltage or line voltage bundle coming through. And nail plates to keep the drywallers from hitting it. Yep. So this is what it's going to look like. It's going to coil up and heat these rooms. Pretty cool. And Lou, you know we're doing one zone down, one zone up only, right? Okay. Which happens to be the minimum lead required, so that'll work out great. So over here in this bedroom, got outlets along the wall, spaced per code, switching going in, tying to 1, 2, 3, 4 can lights, and we got a whole closet full of styrofoam, which we're going to put in the walls eventually. Over here in this middle bedroom, we got another switching. In this case, we got multiple switches.
Whoa, you waiting for me?
I don't know what that other switch is for. S-cam, S-half. Oh, this is cool. So one of these switches is going to turn on an outlet right there next to the nightstand. And so you can flip on a light switch or a lamp that is plugged into that outlet. So that's kind of neat. Again, you got outlets around the side, space per code, and there's the other room over there. Same deal, you got can lights in the ceiling. And outlets around a switch as you enter. Okay. In the main room, Rob, this is your wall you're going to put your low voltage mount on for your TV. Here's one entry door right here. Here's your wall, bottom plate, another entry door right there. So you'll notice we've gone ahead and mounted a high outlet. And that outlet was mounted there. We can move it if need be, if you want to put it a little more center, but depending on the size TV, that should work just fine. Or we could put it down at the bottom if you don't want it up top. So in any case, you need to figure out how big of a TV, where you want it on the wall, how high and whatnot, and set up your own wiring to it. So that's how the radiant tubing works. Over here we got your wet bar. Wet bar's got can lights and fan lights running from it, as well as under cabinet lights. We got a dedicated circuit there for your bar fridge. Got your sink on the cabinet base there, and another cabinet base here. So you'll have two lower cabinets, a bunch of uppers. That's how that'll work. Here in the ceiling, we've got a row of can lights running this way. Next to the row of can lights, you can see the pigtailed wires coming out right there. That pigtailed wire is going to be for a fan. And you've got one and another one down here, two can pigtails. And then another row of cans right here. In the bathroom, we've got a vanity cabinet, outlet on the side, set up for overhead can per Nancy's request. As you enter the bathroom, there will be a switch for that overhead can right there. Pocket door frame here. As you open the pocket door, go into this area, you've got switches here, two of them, one for a fan, one for a can. Nice and simple. And this is where your shower pan is going to go. It's already plumbed, and the valve is in, and we are rocking and rolling.
Over the top, no? That's what I was saying when I was talking.